In recent weeks, Morocco has been on the news quite a lot. First, there is this crisis with Spain that seems to be only escalating. On the other hand, on June 10th, European Parliament is going to be investigating Morocco in a European proceeding after accusing Morocco of violating the UN Convention on the Rights of Child and placing blame on the Moroccan authorities for allegedly violating the rights of minors with respect to the influx of migrants into Sudam. The reality is, the crisis has absolutely nothing to do with the influx of unaccompanied minors into the occupied city of Ceuta, which has been a point of contention between Spain and Morocco, particularly recently. The current political proceedings can only be described as snatching a diplomatic defeat from the jaws of victory. The crisis is not anything new. Recently, King Mohammed VI has tried to settle the issue by instructing the Foreign Minister Nasser Bourita and Minister Abdullahi Laftit to resolve the situation, and the ministries issued a joint press release to that effect. Nevertheless, the European Parliament continued. So, what's the real story here? The real story is that it has nothing to do with migration and everything to do with the bilateral crisis between Morocco and Spain. That too has nothing to do with the influx of minors into Ceuta and everything to do with Spain allowing the Polisario leader and accused war criminal Brahim Ghali into the country, supposedly for humanitarian reasons, with an Algerian passport in the fictional name of Ben Batouche. Despite numerous complaints filed with the Spanish judiciary during Ghali's stay, including accusations of various war crimes, rape, and torture, Brahim Ghali was allowed to be taken out of the country by Algeria clandestinely. Clandestinely, but in reality quite openly. The Spanish judiciary openly chose not to review the complaints and chose not to hold Ghali accountable even during a perfunctory investigative process. Now, this would have been an opportunity for Morocco to expose the hypocrisy of Madrid with respect to human rights issues. It is Spain that has accused Morocco of mismanaging the migration crisis in Ceuta, but it is Spain that is allowing terrorists and accused war criminals, human rights abusers, into the country and then refuses to hold them accountable. But, as always, things did not work out as they should have. Morocco's team was essentially abandoned by the throngs of lobbyists, diplomats, and various others who were supposed to handle this issue, instead of finding allies against the radical left-wing party governing Spain at the moment. Among the conservatives inside the country, the diplomats chose to turn this issue into a political farce. It is only thanks to the intelligence services of Morocco that the true story behind the war awards finally leaked out into the public and started reaching those who had questions about what on earth is going on. Spain used this diplomatic failure to its advantage and, along with other European Union countries, decided to take out their displeasure not through diplomatic negotiations but through political means. Unfortunately, Morocco's diplomacy is at fault for turning an opportunity into yet another public relations disaster.